He's the two-time NBA champion, 2014 MVP, and 14-time NBA All-Star. You know who he is.
I'm Kevin Durant. Y'all know who I am.
From his early days as a scoring phenom in Seattle to his unstoppable championship runs with the Warriors, KD has dominated in every jersey he's worn.
He came back one season and it became the toughest matchup.
He's so disrespectful with his game.
By the time he look at the rim, he doesn't give a what I'm doing.
For KD, there's really nothing you can do.
I don't know, man. It just looks too easy.
Everyone knows he's a superstar, but what do NBA players have to say about Kevin Durant?
He is the most unguardable human that's ever been created from an offensive standpoint. Can shoot, can dribble, can pass, can drive, can do everything. And right now is literally the prime and the pinnacle, I think, of his career.
It's amazing, though, just to see him continue to do this. He would have been one that would have been close to getting 40,000, too, if he never got hurt. He gonna play into 42. He gonna play into his 40s.
You know what he can do? He's a walking bucket.
Yeah.
When KD put one leg out the car, that's a bucket. The other leg comes out two butt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As soon as he get out the car, walking fucking bucket.
Right.
No, it's insane. Me and Lou always say, like, real hoopers know how good Kevin Durant is. He is one of the most unguardable players in the history of the NBA. He's a nightmare on the ISO with his length, with his size, with his quickness. He can shoot over everybody. I'm 36, you're 38. Like, the fact that he's still doing this, putting up 29 and 7 and just breezing, like, he hasn't lost a step either. So Kevin Durant is cold-blooded, and he's continuing to do that, and he's kind of finding his rhythm with this big three in Phoenix. And
he's been the best player for that team thus far.
Not to mention, he's been the best player on every team he's been on. He's the best player when he went to the Warriors, this juggernaut. He's the best player on Team USA. He is the best player on the Phoenix Suns. He is the best player wherever he goes. It truly is amazing what he is doing, and we don't talk about him enough because we should talk about him as one of the greats because he 1,000% is.
Playing against KD, I think it was really just nothing you could do. Like, KD was straight business. Like, he wasn't saying nothing to the refs. He had 45, so most of those was buckets. And I think he missed 5 shots that game. And he was the first player I think I've guarded in my life where there's nothing I could do. You know, usually a guy can make some shots on me, but I can fluster him a little bit. But that was just like, he don't even see me right now. Like, I'm trying to cut him off. He's just out there like, no, I'm still gonna get to this spot. I'm still gonna rise up. So it was crazy, Graham.
7 feet. So I'm like, if I got to deal with a yank, and the shot pocket, I'm like, I know I'm guarding him well, but I'm not bothering his shot. Like, the TV fan is like, he was locking up, he still made it. I was locking up, but he doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. He has no clue where I am. He doesn't give a He knows, yank, I've created space. Like, if you create space and you're 7 feet, it doesn't matter what you do. Either I made it or I missed it. And that's a frustrating feeling to have. To this day, I don't think I've changed his shot ever. Man, when that man, by the time he look at the rim, he doesn't give a what I'm doing. He doesn't care. He just trying to get to a nice, calm position. All right, if I can get right here, that ball in my hands, good luck, son.
I was gonna bring up Game 7 against Kevin in the Nets series. I mean, you were in his he was hitting ridiculous shots, and you're guarding literally the best offensive players in the world. And that night, I just thought to myself, PJ Tucker could not have played better defense tonight. At times, does it feel like an exercise in futility? Like, there's nothing you can do against the best players in the world.
Because if I felt like that, then I couldn't do it. Because it's like, okay, oh man, that was incredible. You made that. Now do it again. Because I'm not going to stop. He's like, stop hacking me. I'm like, I'm not going to stop. We got face to face. I'm not going anywhere. Like, tricking myself because he's killing me. Like, he's got 50. He's going to score 50. I'm telling my teammates, he's going to score 50. Y'all guard y'all, man. He's going to score, but how many shots is going to take him? How hard is he going to? I'm going to make him work harder than anybody. I'm going to work him because he's going to score. Like, and I'm telling you, you have to trick yourself. Like,
you know, KD's one of the greatest scorers to ever play the game. You cannot play that way. You know, if you go back and forth with a guy like that, he's going to score 50, 70. You know what I'm saying?
Historic performance. I mean, 17 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 49 points. I mean, it's ridiculous what he's able to do. But to do it tonight, you know, we lose Kai. We're down bodies, we're wounded, and for him to have the toughness, the mentality, you know, that's what makes him one of the all-time greats. And so this is a performance that was beautiful to watch.
After that game, I was like, I cannot wait for it all to be over. It was so, like, mentally, it was draining. I feel like you do everything you can to stop somebody, and it's not working. And Kevin Durant is pretty much just like, it's gonna sound weird, mentally penetrating you. And like, he's not stopping. And then physically, oh my gosh. Physically, I was hurting. Everybody was. After that series, I'm like, man, look, whatever happens after, like, we have to win now. We did too much and came too far.
Kevin's game was just unbelievable. Like, he was unfazed the entire game. Like, he was poised, especially in that second half. Like, he started to take his time. He started to get to his spots, and kind of like, I seen Kevin directing people to where he wanted them to be. And once Kevin gets that, like, he's comfortable, he's in his zone, it's like, it's pretty much hard to stop him.
Watching him put the work in, it was crazy, because it's like, man, it's really a 7-foot guard out here, you know, with these handles, dribbling like this, shooting like this. Like, man, he shouldn't be able to do this and move this way, be this tall.
There's nothing you can do. Like, you stand out a chance. And we double teamed them in practice one day. It was after All-Star break when we just trying to get our rhythm back. And me and Draymond are competitors. We trying to win. So the only way we gonna win is if we double team KD. KD was so mad. I'm like, bro, do you not understand what we're trying to tell you? You're that good that I'm like, you got two guys who are like elite all time in defense, and we have to double team you. Like, don't be mad at us, bro. Like, you're that good. Like, relax.
In terms of a guy who you can't stop, you can double team a guy, you can pack the paint on a guy and like make it difficult for him. But like with KD, there's really nothing you can do. Like, he's gonna hezzy pull from 3. So you gotta guard that. If you jump on that, he's gonna hezzy you and get to the mid-range. Then he's gonna get to the basket. Like, he's 7 feet, shooting over centers. Usually guys do, great plays in the game on the opposite team, and I'm just like, all right, let's go. Like, take the ball out, let's go. But like a couple of his buckets, I'm like sitting there pausing for a second, like, God damn. Like, he hit a baseline fadeaway over Bowl, and Bowl like full on contest, like jumped, hand, tried to block it. And I've seen guys, he's flustered a lot of great shooters so far, and KD just didn't see him. It was just cash right over the top.
Every time I played, I always had to guard the big name guy.
Right.
So whether it was Kobe or whoever it was, damn, man. KD, the first time that I lined up against him, man. Just because, to me, he's so disrespectful with his game, because he's 7 feet and he can, like, shoot over anybody. You know what I mean? So he'll be like, yo, good D. Like, what can you do? He's shooting fadeaways off one leg.
Dribbling.
And all you can do is look over at the bench and be like, yo, guard him.
What more could you have done to slow Kevin down?
Next question, man.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
What you think? I mean, he's Kevin Durant.
I promise we tried.
We didn't roll over.
We tried everything. So we had several different coverages for KD, and
they didn't work.
Dude, sometimes you come across special people, and it doesn't matter what you send to them. It's no scheme. It's no it's no nothing that you can do with special people. He's one of them, and he showed it tonight. He put them guys on his shoulders, and even the game that he came out, he was like, I'm Kevin Durant. Y'all know who I am.
I could probably make 43% of my shots if I shoot them like that, but that's not really going to do nothing for us with the outcome of the game. I'm not going to get in the way of the game because, I want to have a little back and forth with Patrick Beverley. I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am. Y'all know who I am.
That's a bold statement to make. He came out that game and he said, I can really shoot over these guys, and he did it. So it wasn't lack of effort on our part. He's an all-world professional, and he proved himself. He proved exactly who people think he is, who he think he is himself, and he did it, and you tilt your hat off to a guy like that.
All right.
When I watch him play, it looks way too easy. It's just unbelievable, man.
We talk about this with him a lot, but like how easy it is for him to score, does that ever make you a little bit envious that he can just do whatever he wants all the time?
I think everybody feels like that, man. I don't know, man. It just looks too easy. Like, if you see him, you can say everybody can do it, but only he can do it, man. It's just unbelievable the way he scores the ball.
KD says the other day, his name should be discussed in the greatest of all time conversation. What has he not done? Agree or disagree?
I think so. Kevin Durant is a transcendent talent, bro. Like, we've never seen anybody like KD.
And he's the prototype. If you think about it, first it was like T-Mac, the big 6'8", 6'9" wings. Kevin's 7 feet or almost 7 feet doing
he's 7 feet.
And then there'll be a Wembanyama coming in. You know what I mean? Like, it's a prototype to this, and he's this generation.
Yeah, and you know what? His legacy is that he sparked the imagination
of the 7-footers to be better and to do different things. Every tall guy now, you can look at that tall guy and say, the way he plays, he has been influenced by Kevin Durant.